Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel, most times we use for organizing work, we use for budgeting, we use for tracking uh, different activities. Like for instance, if you're having a project that you're working on that includes statistical basis, you use Microsoft Excel. But also if you want to do things like plotting a graph, if you want to do works like drawing a bar graph and so on. You do all this. If you want to generate a list of your participants, generate a list of items like a budgeting. So Microsoft Excel, you can access to raw here, Excel like through search bar, or if you have it on taskbar, just double click on the icon, and to get open, you can go on to click open. So when it opens, it gives you this face. You can see on the home tab, you have the first one is a file. The other file you get in case after working, you find save as, where you save your document, or if you want to share. And then you also get under the home tab, you find insert. In case you're working on, you want to plot a graph, you all come here. And then layout. How do you want them to appear? What are those things that you want to add on? And then formulas. This is very important when you're doing calculation. Uh, you want to do some business things. You find all here. So this is an area for calculation formulas, mathematical symbols, and all those other things. You want to do symbols in mathematics and also other things that are far beyond that. And then data, it's very important. Have you organized your a performance and you want to arrange them in terms of table, you want to present your research data, you can all use this section. And then review, just like Microsoft Word, it also have this section for review. You're able to add comments, you are able to arrange your work, you're able to track changes that your Excel may be having. View, there are very many. Do you want to freeze a panel? Like if, for instance, you're working on a document but you do not want the heading to change, you can click freeze the panel, which means that your main heading will not hide in case you have a list of many items. It will not. You want to break a page, you all come here to do it from there. I'm just going to show you brief things on the Excel here. This, where my cursor is, this is what's called the cell, I mean the range. You can call this a range, okay? And then the border is what we call the cell. How do you increase the cell? What circles, that is what for the cell. I mean, the what circles a cell is the range. And then how do you increase? Increase from here, increase from there. In case you want to create worksheet for your work, increase from there. Remember, this is sheet number 1. Okay. Now, how do I bold my cells? Can highlight where you want to bold sorry, can highlight here, can highlight, like that. Then you come to home tab. Under home tab, you see here, you can left click and it gives you all options. Which area do you want to set? Let me say I want all borders. If you want all borders, that's how it appears. This is to show to you a difference between the sheet you're working on and those others. Remember, Excel gives you a free and endless sheet because its work is to accommodate everything. It's endless. You can generate the list you want. And then down here, you can also add a sheet. That sheet 1, you can add sheet 2, you can add sheet 3. The more you press, is how you keep on adding. So now I want to change the name. I right click and then I say rename. Maybe this one here is going to be my budget. Okay. So that is the budget, right? You see the name, it has given us the name there. Now, how do I make a heading? What you do, you just you you highlight the number of cells you want to write a heading to. Okay. Then there, what you do, you come on your home tab, see what is called merge. Here you have to match the cell in order to give you space for match the sender. Okay. Yeah. You can see here it is disturbing because it had been unmatched. So what it has been unmatched. So what I'll do, I first return this, then I can highlight again, or I even extend to here. I can extend to here, then you get like that. So here you've created a heading. Now you can write your heading, maybe budget for upcoming function, budget for the upcoming event. You get made a heading for your, and then also you can try to reduce it by dragging there like that. Okay, you see this, bring your cursor here in case the space is a bit wide, bring there, drag, and also if it's small you can click there, drag a bit. Get, that's how you adjust the space. Get that? Yeah, so that is the, get that? How do I change the color? You bring the cursor there, come here, keep on seeing. This is specifically for changing the wording color. Get, then you come here, changing the background. Get, that's for changing the background. Click there. Now here, you're free. Remember Excel has already numbered its pages. It sits from page 1, 2, 3, 4, and going forward. So you do that. And in case you feel like you want to add another thing, you come to insert a row, or you just right click, say insert, get insert a row. Where do you want? You want to add insert a row, insert a column. You can say insert a row. Get it just add automatically. Now if I want to add a column, I say insert. I come here, column. Get, add again, right click, say insert, say column. Keeps on adding for you. Say row. What do I want? I want a row. Keeps on adding for you until you get the number you want. That is basically about Excel, and I hope you've learned something, especially how to come to your Excel and then also how to start creating a table and so on. Stay tuned for other functions that I'll be doing on Excel. Thank you.